The first few years of our life as creators and entrepreneurs have been like in a lot of survival. As a creator in the YouTube sphere, like the first moment of making it is like getting to the million subscribers. You hit that and you're like, oh wow, it's all a mirage.
What does it mean to make it for you?
How would I know if I haven't made it?
This is Ammar from Yes Theory, a badass dreamer who's created one of the largest movements on YouTube, produced an Oscar-worthy documentary, pulled off insane stunts in nothing but his underwear with Wim Hof, and even bungee jumped off the Grand Canyon with Will fricking Smith. Ammar's ability to manifest dreams into reality is quite literally mind-blowing.
We are launching to be a part of this.
Crazy.
What? That's crazy. I need like a moment to compute this.
Yeah.
What's happening?
From the outside, it seems like he's built the life that every creator dreams of.
You guys understand, like, this is your job. like that is mind-blowing. Like, your purpose is to push people into their understanding of what they are. You've changed my life. Like, can you understand that? That alone is insane. Like, you've changed somebody else's life today.
Perfect.
But today, we want to find out the truth behind all the highlight reels.
The question is, what does it mean to make it for you? Take your time, man.
Yeah. I have made it as long as I'm in the process of making it. And I'm really enjoying the process of making it. I think that's it. To just enjoy. And it sounds like the odds are stacked against us in every single way and but I wake up every day feeling like I want to do this, I could do this, and I'm content working on it. I know that this work is what matters because I've already had a moment where I've experienced like life almost being just taken away in a car accident.
In my mind, I was like, okay, I guess this is it.
Yeah, I could look objectively back then and be like, oh, I didn't really make it then. But I think internally I felt like I was on track and I was with the people that I want to be with, doing exactly what I want. So it didn't really matter. Like I was feeling very content, and that's where I'm more attached to the enjoyment of making it being the true barometer for whether I've made it or not.
I love that. So you feel like you've made it.
I think I'm able to enjoy things now a lot more than before. So I think I'm just starting to really be so much more present with the process of doing. I think the first few years of our life as creators and entrepreneurs have been like in a lot of survival, high stress environments. So it takes a while for like the body and the mind to transition out of that and really think that, oh, I can really enjoy things. I don't need to build the next, like, I don't know, Mr. Beast company and 100 million subscribers. I can just have a really good life and be very content thinking about the things that I'm thinking about, knowing that this time and energy is going towards really wanting to solve one of the biggest problems that is facing us. And that makes me feel like I'm right there. I don't need to do anything more.
If you look back to, 6-7 years ago, or even when you're starting Yes Theory, and let's say you were at our level of, aspiring creators, has the definition of making it changed since then for you, now that you have gotten to such a high level? Because in our eyes, we look at you and we're like, Yes Theory, it's like, they fucking made it.
For me to say that now that things are safer and totally, yeah. Well, I think as a creator in the YouTube sphere, like the first moment of making it is like getting to the, million subscribers. But then very quickly you hit that, and Thomas talks about it all the time. You hit that and you're like, oh wow, it's all a mirage. It doesn't matter. It's like, and it's almost like you hear those stories as someone who's like in the beginning of their career or building something new, and it always sounds so, it's like, bro, you're saying that because you have $100 million in your bank account, or all these entrepreneurs that exit and be like, money is not really. And it's one of those lessons that you will only be able to internalize once you get there. Once you wait, the thing that you've been waiting for and worked your ass off for your whole life, you get it, and then you're like, feel just as empty, or not feel just as empty, because you thought that was gonna be filling that last bit. You're delaying joy, you're delaying being able to be present with your friends or relationships or whatever it is, because you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna grind these 7 years and sell my company and then live like that. And I'm seeing it currently happen with a lot of people in my network who've achieved a lot of success by like their late 20s, early 30s, and it's been years that they've just trying to figure out how they can actually feel like they've made it, because they've bought the house next to LeBron James, but it was too big and too lonely. What does it even mean to have made it and have all this if you can't enjoy it? So yeah, I think back then, the first moment of making it early on is like you get 10 million subscribers, the thing that and then very quickly you're like, okay, it's not really what to be in business for.
I relate to that so much because I've been thinking a lot about it. Because recently I feel like I've been able to hit a lot of goals that I've wanted, like with the agency, working with Eric, with Johnny Harris, with you guys. And initially it was like, oh, I'm so excited about the goal, and then you hit it and nothing really changes. And so I've been reflecting and thinking maybe making it means what you were saying, of just trying to and doing cool shit and enjoying it with people that you like, while being able to sustain yourself financially.
Yeah, exactly. I love this article by Kevin Kelly, but the concept of 1,000 true fans. And it's just like the obsession with let's get more people, bigger audience, all of that. When you can, as an artist, be supported if 1,000 people paid $100, that making $100,000, that's a pretty good salary for someone to live a happy life.
One thing that you remind me when you're saying that, because I also struggle with this a lot, is the balance of saying, you know what, enjoying what I'm doing and being content, but then having the drive of just wanting to achieve more. But I want to see how far I can go and continue pushing it.
If you understand why you're pushing, and not just like in the grind mode of selling the company, like why does even one want to sell the company? Why does one want $100 million in their bank account? Why do you want to be a billionaire? Why do you want to have 1 million subscribers? I know that the reason I want to build the biggest country I can build is because I think that's gonna help a lot of people. So if you want to get bigger in your thing because you think more value is going to be created for, it doesn't even necessarily need to be for the whole world. But if you're just in the hamster wheel of like, oh, you're just going to put the next thing so that you can run after it, then yeah, of course it's not going to work. But if you know why you're seeking that growth, see how big you can get, because you believe that that will provide a certain value.
Yeah, like for you, your why is so clear for what you have gone through and the loneliness you felt.
Yeah.
That's such a good reminder. Thanks so much.
Of course.
Bro. I appreciate you.
Of course.
Always a pleasure.
Oh man, you guys always get me. I couldn't crash.